YouTube and Zeitgeist false flaggings. Yes, it seems like YouTube act very quickly if their favorite Zeitgeist is questioned. We had only 3 dislikes, which must be a group flagging, before they took a video down. We had 19 likes, and for that they even stopped our access to the channel, only to within 24 hours let us know our video had nothing wrong and restoring the video. This leaves quite a big question, because we are like official opposition to Zeitgeist, because we are in a similar approach, but looking from the perspective of what's best for all and not protecting the elite in the world. Well, Zeitgeist is still protecting the elite. So from that perspective, we're going to always have something to say. Well, we don't do it very often. Yet, when we get abused by deliberate attacks, very personal, YouTube does nothing. No matter if there is many more dislikes and reports, we get nowhere. And the whole copyright thing is useless, because you have to go to all kinds of courts around the world, which cost a fortune, and the counterclaims are just placed with false information. To investigate it becomes rather difficult. Some of the points, we are fortunate already that we have people in various countries all over the world that can investigate, and we will. And obviously check that the information provided by the shills is in fact correct. And it's most likely, with the type of approach that they have in attacking us, that they are part of government cover-ups, because we are placing a pro-democracy approach on the table that is better than any pro-democracy approach in the world, because it has a result that brings equality as part as the general laws of a country. So it is not only a Bill of Rights, it is an actual outcome. So it's not just a law protecting, it is a way of life that we are going to bring to the table through democratic means. So one must understand that Zeitgeist in itself is in fact promoting insurrection, revolution and treason by all legal definitions, because they propose a change without the use of politics. Such changes is similar to what terrorists will do, and I would suggest to them that that is not an acceptable approach, because that places them in a position where they are marginalized, and in spite of the exposure they're getting, they're actually completely disempowered and will go nowhere. And certainly much of what Zeitgeist has placed on record, the equal money system will also embrace. The difference being that the equal money system has got a practical way to deal with all people, no matter what their level of education, and to bring about, through a form of motivation, a change, and a tangible change, because the change will happen in something, in a way, through an object called equal money that each one will be able to touch in their own pocket in a way. So therefore it will be a very personal experience, the changes, and it will be able to virtually implement it in a very quick way around the world. And those that are financially in a very secure position will remain secure, so they have nothing to fear from an equal money system. Corruption will end. Education would be available to all. Food will be available to all. Proper housing, basic services like water and lights will be available to all. Basic commodities will be available to all. All the nice things that is part of the package of happiness, like the technology, will be available to all. Cars available to all. And this will obviously, due to the design of the equal money system, bring about all the objectives that's currently on the table by current governments in terms of global warming, in terms of saving resources, in terms of using less energy. It will be far more sufficient than even free energy can provide as it is currently on the table. It doesn't mean that through application and directing our engineering skills towards a long-term effective solution, we will not end up with utilizing free energy in a different way, or end up eventually not using oil at all. But because there's no more a profit-driven objective, and therefore, with an equal money system, the whole behavior, the whole motivation, the reason why the human do something will change. Imagine. One will be able to be with your children and educate them properly. Women will be able to select men because they truly care about them, not because they have money and provide security. Men will be able to look at the world not from a perspective of finding an effective way to become a great winner with money. You will now be in co-creation with earth and nature and the plants and the animals and other human beings, and come up with a much different way of life. So it's worthwhile investigating equal money system. We will be providing many books on the design. They will appear as episodes, episode 1, 2, 3 and so on, because it is extensive. We are looking at a complete new economic approach, a complete new economic system that changed the world forevermore. Once this change has taken place, the world will never be able to return to the current forms of varied dictatorships, because for once everyone in the world will always take part in decision making. Technology will play the role in it. Each one will have access to the technology and the internet, for instance, and within that context you'll be part of decisions, and you will cast a vote on every point that involve or that will touch everyone's life, and in that way one will be able to be actually part of the government, not like you have now, where you have no say. Once you've cast your vote once, you will be part of everything, all the time. So it is real democracy, up to governmental level all the time. Join us at Equal Money and Equal Life. This is still a long journey, but if you hear what we share, you will see. By God, you will say, this should have happened a long time ago. We agree with you. It is so obvious. It should have happened a long time ago.